This message is for the wives that are disconnected from their husband. If you notice some kind of disconnection with your husband, what should you do? First, I want you to think about what you normally do. Do you just kind of withdraw and stay withdrawn until he chases you? Or do you add fuel to the fire and start nagging? Yes, I'm talking to you. Why you this? Why you didn't do this? You know what? I don't like when you do this. I don't like this. Do you use that disconnection time to pour all of that in there, to just dump it? Just dump it on top of his head?
Do you see me in the middle of a conversation?
Or do you ignore everything? Just go hang out with friends and just get super, super busy and clean and just be to yourself, but busy. I'm not gonna say that either of those are fully right, but keep these things in mind. One, every decision that you make is a conscious decision that you make. Your day tomorrow could be based on the decisions that you make today. And you probably make 10,000 decisions today. It's hard for all those decisions to be good, especially when you feel like your spouse is being mean to you or ignoring you or neglecting you or is disconnected from you or isn't showing love today. But again, what you do today can determine how soon you guys reconnect, if you reconnect at all, if there's going to be a fight, if there's going to be some solution, there's going to be a good conversation where you guys really keep it at discussion level, not argument level, where you still get it out. If you guys are going to make up in the bedroom, lots of things can be determined by the decisions that you make. This is a very vulnerable point or day whenever you are disconnected from your spouse, because it allows room for the enemy to come in many different ways. I'm not just talking about sex, but the Bible does say that too. As women, we want emotional connection. Like, we need emotional connection, we need attention. That is how we feel loved. And if we're not getting it from our husband, then it's very likely, I'm not saying that you should, it's very likely that we'll go seeking for it elsewhere. And I'm not necessarily saying like you're gonna go cheat, but you may resort to, okay, I'm gonna go hang out with my best friends now, or I just wanna go, I wanna get some attention. Let me post something online that's gonna bring in lots of attention or something. You know what I mean? All of it's boiling down to small decisions that you're making throughout the day. My favorite way of initiating reconnection with my husband is, one, not running to initiate it. Sometimes he just needs to sit in the disconnect. Maybe he is intentionally withdrawing so that he can get some just alone time, some just alone headspace. Men need that, like, need it. Alone headspace to really think about whatever it is on his mind. Maybe it's not even you. Maybe it's work, finance, job, stress stuff, family drama, whatever. Maybe it's not you. Maybe he needs to go to God and pray about it. He just really wants to sit in his thoughts and just gather them and organize them and figure stuff out in his mind before you come along with 21 questions that need to be answered right now with an attitude. So I usually let him, that's when I go clean and take the kids somewhere or whatever, just go about my day and find things to do. If I am sitting around watching him not interact with me, then I start brewing. I start getting a little mad.
I'm gonna get even.
Shut up! And that's not good. I know I'm not the only wife that does that. So I try not to brew at first. I try to just let him simmer over there. I do my thing over here. And then me personally, I wait for after he's had time to himself. Then I might start asking some questions. Just a couple. Not again and again, just a couple. Not what's wrong, what's wrong, what's wrong, what's wrong? Why are you not talking to me? Can we talk about it now? What's wrong? Did I do something? Did I say something? You see how that was like 8 questions just now. Just a few. Not repeating and not assuming that it's about me. If I can get something out of there, get some understanding, maybe he's having a hard time with something, or he's not ready to talk about it yet, I listen to that and internalize that, respond to that data. If he's not ready to talk about it, I stop asking. I go back to doing whatever I want to do. I'm gonna go watch a movie, go do some skincare, paint my nails or something. There's a million things I could do. And in this time, I continue to serve him how I normally would. So if I'm making him breakfast, lunch, and dinner each day, which I do, I'm gonna continue to make him breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm not going to not make him dinner because he's not talking. Another decision, wise decision. I used to not make those wise decisions. I used to refuse to pack his lunch for work if we weren't talking. Bad wife. I don't do that anymore. Me serving him is not contingent on his actions. I serve him because I love him regardless. Another thing that you can try, once you've tried words, try serving actions, then you can try touch. You know, just a little rub on the head there. This head right here. Just a little rub on the head. Offer a shoulder massage. Don't say, you know, don't say, do you want a shoulder massage? Say, I'd like to give you one. Can I give it to you now? Be assertive with it. You know, just kind of flow into it, build up to it. Go to the bedroom. Oh, looky there. And wait for him to come out of his shell. Now, I'm not saying that he should go 2 weeks without talking to you. Absolutely not. We have a problem. But the more often that you are the kind of wife that lets him have his space, the more safe that he will feel retreating to his space temporarily. And he won't feel like he needs to stay there, because you won't just leave him alone for 5 minutes. This video ran longer than it was supposed to, as usual, so I'm gonna cut it off here. But if there are any other wives that have tips for other wives in the comments, drop it down below. If you guys like this video, I have lots of videos where I'm talking to wives, giving them advice. My husband has lots of videos on here where he is talking to wives and husbands and just fathers and like everybody. So I definitely encourage you to subscribe to the channel. We are trying to build this YouTube. We do love to hang out mostly on Instagram. We got like 80,000 followers over there. It is a party over there. Find us on there, Henry and Victoria Doss. And we will see you guys later. Bye.